Welcome back to Gang College. I'm your professor, aka Pimpin Ken. Make sure you go get that new book at www.pimpinken.net. You know what I'm saying? Check me out, baby. Reading from the book Pimpology. I'm on law number 39, and we're going to be talking about switch up, the switch up. And I'm going to read from page 150. And it says, any pimp who doesn't switch up will lose his hoes. Hoes are funny. Once they get used to you, learn your game, and get comfortable, they don't respond the same way. This is so true. You know what I mean? One of the things that I always used to tell guys when I was in the game, which was many years ago, was that, if you do the same thing all the time, you're going to get the same result. If you do what you always done, you're going to get what you always got. You got to switch up your game. You got to change up. You got to make moves. One of the things that, my man and I, my main man, Father Divine, JD, we used to always switch up our jury because we know that bitches get comfortable real fast. They get used to you. Once they get used to you and the excitement is no longer there, they get cold feet. They get rabbit blood. They want to make moves. So one of the things that we used to do back in the day many years ago when we was in the game was we used to constantly switch up. Red mink today, green mink tomorrow, blue mink next week, orange mink. Just constantly switching up. Today Benz, tomorrow Jag, next day Range Rover, next day Escalade. We constantly switched up because we never wanted anyone around us to get comfortable. And that's even in business. In the business world, you have to switch up. You have to innovate. You have to make changes. You have to upgrade. Because if you don't, then your competitors will outshine you and eventually outbusiness you. They will do better business than you. They will get your consumers, your customers. You know what I'm saying? So in any endeavor in life, no matter what it is you're doing, whether it's business or the streets, you constantly want to switch up. You want to reinvent yourself. You want to change. We went from the flashy dudes to the conservative dudes to the low-key dudes to the business dudes. And that explains why 35 years into all of this, we still here. And we're still relevant because we understand the art of the switch up. Young man, young lady, if you're in the game, if you're in business, whatever you're doing in life, make sure that you master the art of the switch up. Switch your game up, reinvent yourself, change your style, do something different. Because if you don't, you're going to keep getting the same results. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. It's just impossible. It's impossible. So that's what I do. I constantly change. I constantly, switch up and make myself this side of the game or make myself that side of the game. I do this or I do that because I know that if I do something different, I'm going to yield a different result. And that's what this game is all about. That's what winning is all about. Knowing when to make the right move. Knowing when to bail out. Knowing when to step it up. That's the key to this game. And if you can do that, then you're going to be successful. And Pimpology, the 40 levels of game, will be for you. But if you think you could just keep on doing the same thing, keep on wearing the funny hats, the stacks, the funny clothes, and think that people are going to respond to you in a respectful manner when the world is changing. This is the information, what they call it, super information highway. The internet. The things move in millimeter seconds now. People do things in real time. They ain't like the old days. People didn't have game. They had to catch up. Everything didn't change. So you must change too. You must get your game real tight, partner. Real tight, Miss Lady. And remember, you have been in Gang College. Go get my book, The Art of Human Chess, at www.pimpinken.net. We're going to go to the next chapter.